Today, I'm going to show you a complete beginner's guide of Limitless. I'm going to show you some of my favorite tips, tricks, and hidden features allowing you to leave this video as a Limitless expert. Let's get started. As you can see here, we've got two boxes. The first few customers that order the Pendant here receive a charging kit. The charging kit is not available for sale right now, but for the first few customers that do order this device, it includes a free charging kit. Let's go ahead and open up the packaging of these two. It comes with this paper wrapping over them. So it's taped together here. We can just go ahead and rip the paper off, and we can be proceeded, and we can see the box. We can just go ahead and rip the paper off of each of these, and we can see the full packaging of each of the boxes. So let's start off with the charging kit. It says charging kit on the front, Limitless on the side. It's got some specs and information on the bottom, and then the logo. And then a little seal right here to open up. And then same, we've got the box of the Pendant. It says Pendant on the top with the design of it. Got some information, some specs and serial numbers on the bottom, the logo on the back, or on the side right here, and a little sticker to go ahead and open up. So one cool thing about the dock is it props your Pendant up, so you can charge it when you go to sleep, and it looks really sleek and really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and rip off the sticker and lift open the box for the charging connection here. So we can go ahead and open this up, and then out inside the rest of the box we've got the connection part. So this is a USB-C connection port. You can prop up your Pendant on it perfectly. And then this reminds me of the classic iPhone docks, where you used to be able to dock your iPhone onto it. So this looks very sleek, very nice. And then it even comes with a little brick right here, which is really nice for us to charge. You know, even when we buy an iPhone these days, we don't get a charging brick, and here Limitless included a charging brick for us completely free of charge. So that's a nice gesture for them. So that is all that is in the charging kit that, again, Limitless sent out to the first few. I believe the first 1,000 customers get this completely for free. You get a charging brick and a dock for your Pendant. So that's all that's in the box there. I'm going to go ahead. You, of course, got your legal paperwork, your safety hints, and more guides there. So that's all that's in the box for the charging kit. I'm going to go ahead and throw that to the side here. And now let's go ahead and open up the box for the Pendant. So the exciting part. We've got a sticker right here. So we're going to have to peel this sticker off. You can use a knife or maybe some keys. Maybe if I pull my key out, I'll be able to instantly just rip open, there we go, rip open the cut there into the sticker. You can flip the box around and lift it up just like this. And this is nice. So at the top here, they've got a QR code to scan to get started. That takes us to limitless.ai/pendant setup. And this is really nice. Our vision is to free the human mind from its biological limitations. If you believe technology can augment our capabilities in ways we never imagined, we're building for you. Scan to set up your Pendant. So another QR code. It looks like it links to the same thing that's on the box there. So we'll have to scan that. Now let's dive in and see what it looks like to set up our Pendant and to get it out of the box. There are two pull tabs. I'm going to pull this one right here that lifts up the box. And then inside here we have a few things. So we've got a charging cable, a USB-C to USB-C charging cable. So if we're going to use the dock, this is really nice. You can just plug in your USB-C cable right there. And then you can plug in your USB-C cable to the wall, plug that up, and you can get power to your Pendant just like that. It comes with a little necklace. So if you want to wear your Pendant as a necklace, this is perfect. The Pendant is also available through magnetic attachment, so you don't have to use the necklace part, but this is a really nice necklace. It comes with this little section right here that you can clip your Pendant on, which we will demo in a minute, and that will allow you to wear it as a necklace. And then at the very bottom here, we've got a Pendant safety and warranty guide, so more legal information as required, and all of the details. It tells you about the Pendant description. You've got the U-band, and we bring that into frame there. You've got the U-band, the microphone, grill, the button, the USB port, the LED indicator. You can see how you use the necklace, the dog bone, and more. You can put the pendant right on the dog bone and it will magnetically attach and stay there. So it's got some information for using the pendant for the first time and all of your basic legal information. It's a nice touch, and I really appreciate that they are building to free our mind from its biological limitations. That is a dope mission to be behind, one that I am excited to support, because the Limitless pendant here can help us. It can help us remember everything. It can help us be better humans. So let's go ahead and take out the pendant here. So I'm just going to pull up and it comes out just like that. And then I'm going to discard the box. I can go ahead and pull out the pendant, and wow, this thing is beautiful. It's tiny. It's very small. Especially if you look at the image on the box here. The box makes it seem like the pendant is massive, but this is clearly not drawn to scale at all. Because when you put the pendant next to it, you can see how much smaller the pendant is in real life. This thing is extremely tiny. If we were to put it next to the charging brick, you can see the scale and the size of this thing. So not big at all. I also have my AI pin here. If I was to put it next to the AI pin, you can see how it's smaller in a way than the AI pin. So excited to try out this wearable here and see what it's like to life log and to track things that are in my life. So if you were to charge it, you can see that there's a USB-C cable or USB-C port right here at the bottom, and then you can open this up to magnetically attach it to your clothing. And then if we were to charge it, we would put it on the charger just like this, and it will start charging. So that's how we would charge our Limitless AI pendant right there. And then next up, let's go ahead and scan this QR code. We're gonna need this QR code to get started. So I'm gonna open up my phone here and bring up my camera roll. And I'm gonna go ahead and open up the camera and then tap on the link here to access the application. So here we have it. We've got the Limitless AI voice recorder, transcribe meetings and notes. We'll press the blue get button right here. So we'll press this one time, and then I will authorize with Face ID, and it will start downloading the Limitless AI voice recorder application, which allows you to transcribe meetings and notes. You can see that you can capture conversations, get accurate transcripts, and then get AI powered summaries. And the AI powered summaries is what's really cool here. So really exciting. And this is one of those wearables where it's like, this can redefine the way that we interact. I know I've used Limitless on the desktop app for a long time, where I've transcribed my Zoom calls, but sometimes I forget to start the app, or sometimes I don't have it always on me, so it's not available for offline conversations. So the AI pendant is going to be perfect for that, because you'll put it on in the morning, and it's going to be able to capture those moments that are not at a desktop or not at a computer or not at a laptop. It'll be able to capture those conversations that happen offline in addition to the ones that do happen online. So now I've downloaded this application onto our phone. I'm going to go ahead and get started by pressing the blue open button and checking out the application and the setup process. So next up, it wants us to sign in. So we can sign in with multiple options here. We can continue with Apple, we can continue with Google, or we can continue with email. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. I'm going to sign in off camera, and we'll be right back. Okay, I've signed in to my Limitless account, the same one that I use for the desktop application, and it's going through with the onboarding. So it says, our mission is to help you go beyond your mind's limitations. We made the pendant so you can stay present in your day, revisit any moment, capture insights, and more. And it seems pretty simple. We've got a today mode right here, and all we have to do is just press this button right here that says add your pendant. So I'm going to go ahead and take the pendant off of the dock here. I'm going to put the dock to the side along with the necklace, and I'll go ahead and set up the pendant for the very first time. So I've got my pendant right here. So I'll press this button right here that says add your pendant. And then next up, it says wake up your pendant. Your pendant was put into deep sleep for shipping. Look in the box for the USB-C cable and plug it in to wake it up. A light will appear within 10 seconds. Alright, so I've got a USB-C cable that's plugged up to power. I'm just going to go ahead and plug it into our Limitless pendant just like that. And a light should appear within 10 seconds. So it's been plugged up for about 5 seconds now. We've got a green light, and now we are good to go. So that's really exciting. You can see the green light right there as we plugged in our pendant for the very first time. So you will need access to a power outlet in order to get started with your pendant, because it was put into deep sleep during the shipping process. So we've got a really cool setup process right here where we plug it up, a light comes on, it wakes it up for the very first time, and then we are good to go. So let's see what's next for us. It says we can press this next button at the very bottom of the screen right here, where we've waken up the pendant. We'll just go ahead and press this next button that's at the very bottom. So we'll press that one time, and then next up it says set up accessory. It's using the accessory kit built into iOS, where we can pair the pendant with the Limitless app. So we can press setup, and it's going to connect, and that happened within 2 seconds, and we're ready to use it. Connected through Bluetooth just like that. A really cool feature that they've created. So we can go ahead and continue with an app. Next up is connecting to our pendant. We'd like to pair through Bluetooth. We'll press this pair request. It's paired successfully, and we are good to go just like that. Next, we'll check for available updates. We'll press this continue button that's at the very bottom of our screen. We'll press it one time, and it says a firmware update is required. Your pendant needs to be updated to the latest firmware. We'll press the update button at the very bottom of the screen right here. We'll press that one time, and it says an update is required. A required pendant firmware update is available. This may take a few minutes. So we're going to go from version 1.0.1 to version 1.1.0. The pendant's at 100%. It looks like the deep sleep during shipping preserved a lot of battery life there, because we're at 100% already, and I just plugged it in. So in order for this update to happen successfully, we have to keep our pendant close to our phone. So I'm going to go ahead and press this purple button at the very bottom that says start update. We press start update, and wow, this is a beautiful timeline. The design here is great. It's syncing data. So it synced the data to the pendant, it downloaded the firmware, it validated the firmware, and now it's sending it to the pendant. This is unprecedented to have this kind of level of communication during a software update. Typically during software updates, you just see a loading bar and you're just wondering, like, what is happening? Let's hope my phone works, or let's hope my device works. But it's telling us exactly what it's doing, and it's even giving us the percentage of it right here. You can see that we're at 47% of sending the firmware data to the pendant, and then it will move on to the next phase of installing and restarting. This is the golden standard in software updates. Could you imagine if you're updating a laptop or a desktop or operating system and it told you exactly what it was doing at the right time and the percentage of it, rather than just showing you a loading bar? This is beautiful. So props to the Limitless AI team here to developing an incredible software update process. Updating the firmware, we're getting an exact percentage of where we're at throughout this whole process, and it looks gorgeous. It's beautiful. All right, so we sent the data successfully to the pendant, and now it is installing and restarting. So you can see that there is a loading progress bar on the installation and restarting. We don't get an exact percentage right here, which is understandable, because typically it installs software offline. You don't really have a connection while it's processing. It's happening all on the device. So this could take a few minutes here as it installs and restarts the software update. It's updating the firmware, and then after that, it'll move on to the next phase where the update will be complete. We'll be able to boot up and use our pendant for the first time, and we can see here that we are done. We're good to go. So that took less than 5 minutes there. It says the update is complete. Your pendant is now ready to be used. And we've got a green check mark there next to our pendant. We've got the software version that it's currently on. And then I can go ahead and press the done button just like that. So now our firmware is up to date. Our pendant is on the latest firmware, and I can press this continue button at the very bottom to move on to the next phase. Next up, we'll want to enable notifications. So Limitless occasionally sends notifications to let us know the status update of the pendant. We recommend enabling notifications. So it'll let us know when we've started a new moment. I'm going to go ahead and allow notifications. We'll press this allow button right there, and it says Limitless would like to send us notifications. We'll press the allow button one more time, and then the setup is complete and we're good to go there. You may now unplug your pendant. So we can unplug it from the charging connector right here. Now we're good to go there. And we can go ahead and press the done button at the very bottom. So we press it one time, and now it says your first pendant conversation. Unmute audio to transcribe this guide with your pendant. So it looks like it's going to talk to us, which is exciting. So let's go ahead and unmute audio. And then I'm going to switch audio to iPhone so we can all hear it, because it was playing in my Ray-Ban Meta headphones there.
The cool thing is, your pendant will transcribe this just like anything else it hears.
Alright, so I'm going to see if I can restart that.
Hi, I'm here to help you get to your first pendant conversation. The cool thing is, your pendant will transcribe this just like anything else it hears.
That's nice. So we'll press this arrow button that says to the right. We'll press that one time.
To turn recording on, press and hold the button on your pendant for 2 seconds. When a white light comes on, the pendant is listening.
Alright, so if we take a look at the side here, there is a button. It's hard to see with the being black, but we press and hold this for 2 seconds. A light is on, and now the pendant is recording. It says pendant is now listening. It will always display a white recording light when listening. If charging and listening, it will interchange between the charge status and recording lights. So white means it is recording.
You can wear your pendant all day long and we'll handle the rest.
That's cool. So we can wear it on the shirt, around your neck. Just wear it within 2 feet of your mouth for the best results. And then wear with the microphones pointing away. So the microphones are right up here where the light is. So we want that to be facing them and not the other way around. You can see some images of how people wear the pendant. Now we can press this arrow button in the bottom right.
Your pendant intelligently organizes your conversations throughout the day, and it will transcribe and summarize them automatically.
So that's really cool. All you have to do is just wear your pendant, and it does all of the automatic transcription and summarization for you. But of course, you'll need to remember to hold down the recording button on the side for 2 seconds until the white light comes on, and then you're good to go. Now we'll just press this next button.
Help pendant identify your voice. Record a sample of your voice so your name will appear accurately in transcripts.
Alright, so I've got my name right here, and now I'll press this purple button to move forward. And it says, it wants me to record this moment right here, so the pendant knows how to identify my voice. It'll capture audio from the pendant, and then it'll process and remember what I say here, so now when it hears me in the future, it'll understand that that's my voice. So to begin recording with your voice, we'll tap this red microphone button. So I'll tap it, and I'll go ahead and read off what it wants me to read off there. So I'll press it one time. 7 artists sketched grand portraits while humming lively tunes in a dimly lit gallery. Suddenly, a rushing wind rattled the window panes, scattering papers onto the wooden floor. I press the stop red button, and it processes the audio. It says it can take up to 20 seconds here. It processes the audio for us. It organizes the audio, and we're almost good to go here. Transcribing audio, so it does take a little minute for it to do all of its magic, but this stuff gives us superpowers.
That's it, you're done. We'll sync your pendant now. You should see your first conversation soon.
Perfect. All right, that's it. Today we're going to be checking out Surfshark for our lovely promotion where you can get an incredible VPN for about $2.19 for their 24-month promotion. I'm going to go ahead and download this onto our phone and show you the setup process, but you can use the QR code on screen to take advantage of this deal and get access to Surfshark's virtual private network. You can secure your online browsing. It uses protection and hides your IP address, and you can get all kinds of great features to make sure that you stay secure when you're using the internet. and you go to appfind.org/Surfshark or use the QR code on screen to take advantage of the deal that we have, the promotion that allows you to get Surfshark for 24 months at just $2.19. So let's go ahead. This app is almost downloaded, and I'll show you what it's like to set it up on your brand new iPhone. So this is definitely one of the first things I do when I get my new iPhone. I log in, I set up my virtual private network so I stay secure, whether I'm browsing at home on Wi-Fi or whether I'm on the go on someone else's Wi-Fi network or on 5G. When I have Surfshark enabled, I'm safe and it's fast and it's reliable. So I'm going to go ahead and open this application up. After you've clicked the link in the chat or in the description below, the Surfshark, the appfind.org/Surfshark, or you scan the QR code on the screen and sign up, you'll be able to download the app onto your phone. And then here it's got two options: to create an account or log in. You would have most likely already created an account when you've redeemed the promotion on the QR code or on the link in the description. So you would hit the login button and it asks you to continue with Google, Apple, or your username and password that you set up originally. After you have successfully logged in, this is what it will look like on your screen on your brand new iPhone 16. Now you may be wondering, what do you do? So what it's recommending is you to connect to a virtual private network in a certain location. Now your IP address can be from almost anywhere around the world that they have service. You can scroll down and it looks like I tapped on one. I tapped on one, and it instantly opens it up and tells me more about that. So I highly recommend picking something that's local or nearby, because what will happen is when you're using your virtual private network, websites will kind of detect your location, and if it detects that you're very far away from where you actually live, sometimes it may not let you log in, or it may block you because you wouldn't want someone logging into your account that's not actually you. So sometimes it can be very challenging to get around certain things like that. One of my favorite features is the multi-hop. This way you can have secure connections from multiple directions, and I can scroll down, I can select something like we've got United States and Canada, United States, New York, and Canada, Toronto. We can tap on the multi-hop, and it will need permission in order for us to get started with the VPN. So let's go ahead and authorize the Surfshark and get permission. We'll hit the continue button at the very bottom, and now it's going to ask us, Surfshark would like to add VPN configurations. Since we do want our VPN to be connected, we'll press this allow button right here, and then it will take us to our settings where we'll have to enter our passcode. So I'm going to enter our passcode off camera here just to stay secure, and then it will take us back to the app and it will start connecting. And I'm going to hide my IP address at the top right here, but this is what it looks like. In the top right, your IP address pops up, and then it says connected and safe, and then it shows you your connection time. And then at the very bottom, you can see in the bottom left here, you've got the country that you're connected with, US, New York, and then you've got it via Toronto, Canada. So then you can press disconnect at the very bottom. You can pause it on the right. I'm going to swipe down so my IP address goes away. So you can always disconnect at the very bottom. You can pause it right here, or you can scroll and search for another location that you want. So you've got multiple locations here at the top, and you can select whichever location that you want to connect through to keep your data secure. So this is Surfshark, and it's our lovely promotion that we've got going on right now. You can scan the code on the screen, or you can go to appfind.org/Surfshark to take advantage of our incredible offer. And I hope you enjoyed the virtual private network and it keeps you secure. This is one of my favorite products that I use every single day to stay secure on the internet. So we can go deeper, we can learn how to share conversations, how to charge our pendant, or we can get recording and consent. So recording and consent is a big one. I'm going to tap on that one to learn more about it, because depending on where you live, there is certain laws about who you can record and how you can record, and it wants us to know here. So how should I tell people that the pendant is recording? So one, there's an LED light. It's always on when recording. And it says that they put together some scripts, so you can explain. I have bad memory, and this pendant helps me make sure I don't forget any details. The pendant transcribes our conversations. I want to listen to what you have to say and not get distracted by taking notes. Our conversations are important. I want to make sure I remember it afterwards. So that's how you can tell people. It wants us to know that the data is encrypted in transit and storage using Apple's secure accessory setup kit for data transfer and hardware security modules for server-side storage. And yeah, it's just to let them know whenever the LED light is on, it's recording. And everyone I meet should know that. So you can reduce the brightness of the light, but there's no way to turn it completely off. Whenever this LED light is on right here, it is always recording, and people you meet should know that. We can click here for charging our pendant. That's pretty simple. I demoed this earlier. All you have to do is just plug up the USB-C cable that was provided, or the dock, and you can also record while it's charging. You just press the button for 2 seconds and it will start recording. And then we can go to how to share conversations. You can share any pendant conversation by check marking the life log section and tapping share at the bottom of the app. So really cool. All right, so now next up, we're gonna go ahead and press this purple check mark at the very bottom, and we're good to go. So it's already doing a life log of us right now, and it can see that 2 minutes ago we have an explanation and setup of a voice recording pendant. We got these bullet points right here, these toggles that we can go ahead and click down, and we can see what was going on during this process. We can see that the speaker 1 right here, and pendant features. So it's letting us know what was going on 3 minutes ago when we recorded that demo. So really cool. We got the voice identification setup process, we got the voice identification recording process, and we can see all of the details right here within the Limitless app. And as I wear this throughout the day, it will continue to life log. It'll continue to document and remember everything you say and everything anyone says to you, and then it will put it in these bullet points where you can come and review later on. So you can just tap on one of those bullet points, and you can select it, and then at the very bottom here you can copy it and you can put it into like ChatGPT or Claude or Alexa or a different LMM and get more information on it. Or you can share it with other people. You can press the share button and it'll bring up the native share card, and you can share it with other people. You've also got 3 dots right here where you can delete it and give feedback to the team from Limitless. One neat thing with the Limitless AI pendant here is you can ask the AI about your day. So there's a little chat bot at the very bottom. You can tap on it. It generates some prompts for you. But here you can say something like generate a to-do list from today. And you tap on that and it just starts generating a to-do list based off the conversations that you've had. So here, based off the life log of today so far, it wants us to remember I need to hold down the side button for 2 seconds to start recording. The microphones should always be pointing away from me, and I can reduce the brightness of the LED light to remember to inform that the pendant is recording when the LED light is on, and to remember to charge the pendant using the provided cable or dock. And I can explore sharing conversations using the life log or tapping share at the bottom. Super cool. So you can chat with the AI, you can ask it about your day, and it'll know everything and be able to give you that perfect memory that humans are just not designed to remember everything, but computers can. So really cool. And if you're not subscribed to our newsletter, go to appfind.ai to subscribe to our newsletter, where you can get the latest complete beginner guides every week in your inbox. You'll get tutorials straight from, including these videos that we make on future technology guides, and written tutorials on how to access these consumer electronic products and apps, and it's really neat. So go to appfind.ai to sign up today, and you can use the AppFind Complete Beginner's Guide strategies in your email inbox to get the latest technology, apps, software, and AI tools and products. So this has been a complete beginner's guide of the Limitless AI pendant. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and let us know what your favorite feature of the Limitless AI Complete Beginner's Guide video is in the comments below, what your favorite feature of this device is. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to figure out when we release our next technology video. We love producing these for you and can't wait to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.